I be watching some of your videos, etc., and some of them are kind of insulting. Okay, so I've done both. I'm currently natural, and I've been natural for 5 years. But I've worn in my lifetime a lot of wigs, weave, etc. But it's never to emulate another race. Okay, let's always get that understood. For you to say that is very insulting. Like black women, like why would we want to imitate another race? We clearly know who we are. Okay, so we're not trying to make ourselves out to be anything, you know what I'm saying? Because we are queens, we know who we are, and we are proud of who we are. So why would we try to be? I mean, that's the last thing in this world that I would want to be is another race. I love being a black woman, okay? So, and I think 95 at least percent of black women can agree with me. But anyway, going back to when I was a child and when I was growing up, now you are correct in some aspects because when I was growing up, mind you, I'm over 50 years old now. But when I was growing up, it wasn't accepted when I was a little girl and you wore your natural hair, you got picked on, you got made fun of for your nappy roots. Okay, so let's go. If you're gonna attack the black woman for wearing wigs, let's go back. Let's go way back. You know what I'm saying? Don't just address half of the issue. You feel me?
But you don't think that so I know you're saying that black women know who they are,
Uh-huh.
but if they know who they are, why are they wearing other races' hair on their head?
Okay, so let me finish what I'm trying to say and then hopefully I can line it all up for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Just follow me here. If you were picked on since you was a child, like you say, your mom taught you, I guess, how to wear your natural hair. But mind you, I'm gonna just speak for myself. I got picked on when I was coming up as being a proud African American woman. Um, we got picked on for wearing our natural hair. So, but then, so after that point, and then when you go into the braids and you go into other things to make yourself, just look good, period. And kind of glean away from that, you still get picked on and attacked like you do every day on your platforms. The black woman is still getting attacked, whether we wear our real hair, whether we wear fake hair, regardless of how we wear our hair at this point, we are always getting attacked by some form of a black man. And I just want to know why, out of anybody, the white men, you cannot find a white man that's gonna attack his queens in their culture. They're not gonna do that. But for some reason, black men have the nerve to attack the black woman, and I don't understand it. And y'all have the same nappy roots. Now, here's the thing: black men, they're comfortable wearing, say, the twist and the locks and all of that, and those are cute. And but say for example, if you like to change up and switch up your style, you're not going to want to wear twists every day. I'm natural, and I can go come on camera right now. I mean, I'm happy with my natural roots for the first time in my life, and I've been on this earth over 50 years. I embrace my natural beauty, but even when you embrace it, you like when I wear my natural hair, I still get stares.
But let me ask you a question. How come black women only blame black men? Like it's they're
Because
the
you
only
guys are the
ones.
only ones that does it. You're the
No, no,
only
no,
one
no.
that does it.
But how come you guys don't acknowledge all the other black women that make fun of you? Because it's mostly other black women that make fun of black women.
I won't say that per se either. I want to say it's a mixture of both.
Okay,
And I've never, I mean, I don't think so. I disagree with that part. That okay, I'm a black woman. I'm gonna make fun of another black woman. It's not in that form that you're trying to make it out to be right now. See, don't twist what I'm talking about right now.
no, 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 no. I'm not twisting your words, but I'm saying
Okay.
how come you guys never acknowledge the black women that make fun of other black women? Because most times, uh, black men don't really even care about your natural hair to the point where they're going to be like making fun of you. Maybe in like middle school because those kids, they're kids, they're dumb, they do dumb things. But
Yeah, yeah.
most times it's other black women that are insecure about their hair, so they actually bully you about your hair.
I don't know. Now I haven't been bullied since I've been an adult by a black woman. Oh, your hair, I think that's going too far overboard. But I can say for some reason, I can say it's mostly black men because it's all over social media all the time. It's always a black man that's got a black woman name in their mouth. Like one of the persons that just came up a minute ago, they was like, they just asked you specifically, like, why would you go to a white race and call them out on the things that they do? They do stuff too, but it excuse me, it doesn't get highlighted the way black women issues get highlighted. It's like we're always on the map about something. You understand?
Yeah, there's tons of people on the internet that all they do is talk about white people, the cops, police brutality. Everybody talks about that for many years. But whenever anybody
Okay.
talks about, hold
Okay.
on, whenever
Okay.
somebody talks about you and your issues, then there's a problem.
Okay, let me say this. I don't think it's not a problem. First of all, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. If you want to tell me something, hey, sweetie, like somebody in the comments just said, tighten up. It's not what you say, it's how you come about saying what you're trying to say. Because you can say something to a person without trying to be insulting, without insulting them. And now let me say this. Now let's go here. How many that you know of? Now you've been doing all these researches and everything, right? How many black beauticians do you know that does black natural hair? It's not that many in the world, period. Because you want to know why? A lot of people don't even know how to maintain. When I first went natural, oh my God, I couldn't even find nobody who knew what to do. They don't know what to do. So guess what? I had to train myself how to and I had to learn, okay, my hair needs oil, it needs water. A lot of black women, and I'm just saying in our defense, because we are always being attacked. Some of them don't literally know what to do to them hair, to their hair, because our hair and mine, I got 4C coarse hair. My hair is so coarse and it's so thick. And it took me a while to understand, okay, God made us like this for a reason, of course. And our hair is so strong. And I'm like, okay, this is amazing, actually. And because our hair is so strong and tough. And if you think about it, that's how we are. As we are strong, we are tough as a people. And for the first time in my life, like I said, the last 5-6 years, I've learned to truly embrace my natural beauty. But I do still go back and I wear like extensions, especially in the wintertime. I love to wear braids and stuff like that in the wintertime because your hair gonna get cold. You know what I'm saying? With your scalp just being out like that.
You understand why so many black men, and including me, are against the wigs and the weaves because of statements you just made like that. You can't even find a hairstylist that wants to do natural hair because they don't know how to do it. So if they keep putting this on, especially at young ages, then they're never going to learn how to do their natural hair. The traction alopecia is going to get worse. The bald edges are going to get worse because they're constantly putting on glues, wigs, weaves, sewings that rip out your natural hair. So black women never get the chance to learn about themselves because they're always putting on a wig that looks like another people.
Well, I think it's just going to take some time, but it's still, again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Everybody have to find their own way. Like most people who go natural, first of all, if you do decide to go natural, you got to go all the way from a bald and years of your hair growing back out again. You know what I'm saying? Some people might not want to go through with that. And some people say, hey, because I've always tried to encourage people, hey, go natural. You know what I'm saying? It's a wonderful feeling. And I even use this as an opportunity to say, hey, it's nothing wrong with being natural. You know what I'm saying? They say, go to sleep, grandma. You're just telling, oh, okay, that's they talking to me. You know what? I'm a proud auntie and grandma, baby. And I love it. And, I wish I could encourage more people, hey, go natural and just embrace the skin you're in. And I think that's the point this young man is trying to make, but he just have a weird way of delivering the message. And your wig looks a mess, by the way, that's on your head. Now, this is my thing. If you're going to wear a wig, I mean, dang, put on a good one. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're going to attack black women for wearing wigs, what about all the black men that have the nerves to put on, not, well, you kind of, but I'm talking about the ones, these little, prissy men that put on wigs. I mean, that's a subject. If you're gonna address wigs, address that. So by you being a man, why don't you go to men, all these black men that wear wigs and wigs and nails and weave and makeup? I think that's a conversation you need to be having with them and not us.
Because that is
because you scared of them, right? You scared of them, right? Yeah.
Why would I be scared of a rainbow man?
Well, let me see you do a okay, tomorrow come back on and address the men, just like you're addressing the women right now, right? That will be fair, right?
There's debates on my YouTube where I debate the rainbow community. So I've done that already. But you know why I don't do a lot of those? Because a lot of that is not happening. When I walk outside, I don't see a lot of men wearing wigs and toupees and bust downs and stuff like that. But every single day, I see black women wearing fake hair. So it's a pandemic. This is worse than COVID.
You made that up. You're a good actress, though. You need to try to go on a show or something. But let me see. No, you need to do something, child. But man, I think that's all I got to say. Just it's not what you're doing. I feel like it's how you're doing it. You're never going to get a point across. And that's why you have so many angry black women that don't really even care to listen to you or hear you out because of your delivery. It's not what you do, baby. It's how you do it.
But I know a lot of black women that actually do listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes, because there's many people on the internet already that's like, go natural. They just sit down in their chairs and do these YouTube videos and preach natural, and they get a little bit of views here and there, but nobody's actually listening to them. But when you have somebody who's attacking the fake hair, now they're mad at me and they're actually listening. So when you guys go to bed at night and when you guys get off this stream, you're going to still be thinking about it.
But see, no, because when a woman go to bed at night, she going to take that fake hair off. They don't go to bed with that on. So what you mean? They don't go to sleep with that on, because I know that for a fact. Nobody sleeps in weave. They just wear that for outside. Yeah, when a woman enters her home and her domain, she's snatching that mug off.
These sew-ins?
People don't really hardly wear sew-ins no more. So you got to get in touch with society. They don't.
Damn, they wear sew-ins all the time, and sew-ins you cannot take out.
Yes, you can.
I mean, you can't just remove it when you go to bed because it's so into your natural hair.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could take it out after you're done with it, but not like every night.
Okay.
Well, I definitely do appreciate you coming up. Keep trying to preach your message of wearing natural hair. But has anybody listened to you?
Yeah, you know what? I have actually, I turn one person in at a time into going natural. You just got to win one person at a time. And I try to get people to tap into their natural beauty. I mean, it's amazing once you kind of tap into that realm because it's a different era. I've done both. Like I've worn the wigs, I've worn the weave, I've worn all kind of stuff.
But I'm glad that you don't do that anymore, right?
If I want to, I do. If I feel like I want to, I love wearing braids. I don't see nothing wrong wearing braids either, even though it's fake hair. But I love still wearing braids, but I just keep it more in the natural realm, not so much like you say, okay, with the wigs every day and the over and above,
Wait, why did you go natural? Like, why did you stop wearing like the wigs and stuff like that?
Good question. A few years ago, I came across another natural head and she was like, you ought to go natural. I was like, no, I'm not ready. I don't think I will. I was one of those that said, I'll never go natural. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go for it. That's when I found out that, okay, didn't nobody know nothing about being natural. And that was a challenge. So I had to find my own way with the products, like what products to use. And, I had to find my own way with it. And it was weird because I'm like, why don't people know, much about your natural hair? And it's like our hair is hidden under all that stuff. But I wish people would, embrace it more. I do, because I love it. It's the best feeling in this world. It really is.
Definitely. And I bet you feel a lot more free because when you're always wearing wigs and stuff like that, I feel like you have to put on this image that people always see. So now you're always having to cover up when you walk outside, and it becomes a hassle.
Well, now I just do both. Now I don't really, now that I'm natural, I don't care for the wigs anymore like I used to. But I don't knock nobody that do though, because it's not it's not nothing just horribly wrong. Like, okay, you being fake, you being, you know what I'm saying? Because it's men that wear toupees. Like, how do you feel now with that wig on top of your head? Just tell me how you feel right now.
I want to take it off. It's itchy.
I mean, take it off. Why would you? I mean, so what? So what got you wearing a wig? I mean, I don't understand your concept with the fake wig. And you look like James Brown or something like that.
So the reason why I put this on, number one, for aspect of entertainment, but number two, to show Black women and to show people that wear these things how crazy you look.
Okay, wait a minute. I know you're trying to send a message, but that's an old hairstyle wig. That's not even a up to date wig. That's all what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand, but still, like the wigs, even the one right here, it looks crazy. But you guys, in your own mind, don't think it looks crazy. When when the Beckys look at you guys, they laugh at you guys behind your back.
We don't care what they think though, because you know what I'm saying, we don't care what they think.
You don't care what they think, but you got their hair on top of your head.
It's not their hair. White women do not even have thick blonde hair like that. Not a lot of them. Their hair is very thin, and they can't do us. Like, I'm sorry, I don't
research though, because the finer hair is more expensive, and that's why they go to them for that. It's true. I'm not capping to you. The finer hair is more expensive, and Brazilian hair is Becky's hair, because that whole area down there in the Latin America was conquered by Portugal, and Portuguese is over there in Europe. So you guys are wearing Europeans' hair.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this, and then, baby, you just keep doing whatever you're doing if it make you feel great about yourself. But women all over the world wear weave, not just Black women. So people need to stop trying to stereotype and put down the Black woman for what we do and how we do it. I don't care if a Black woman put on a wig, she gonna look good. So if she trying to make herself look good and ain't out in the streets looking a hot sloppy mess, then my hat's off to her.
All right, you heard it here. You have a great rest of your night.
All right, you too.
Thank you. Bro, it's just kind of crazy to me how she went natural and she's not against the fake hair. Like, come on now, you got to help me. You're supposed to be on my side because you left that in the past.